So you've got a sock, of course my Black Rover shirt, you never know that, hoodie, got that, don't forget my footballs, Quality Street, yeah. Pringles, let's get ourselves to the end. Yes, sweetheart, I know, but it was an offer I couldn't refuse. I know it's going to be a little bit awkward for a few months, give or take a year now. It's not like we've not done the old long distance relationship in the past. It's just that we got to navigate some tricky boundaries here. But no, I'm definitely, it's happening. They're going to put me up in a B&B, but for the time being, until we find a place, and then you can bring the kids over, the dog, get yourself over here. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's a new experience for us. Who'd have thought we'd be moving here? Yeah, brilliant.
Every job we take, we make some new friends. We get the ball, we score the goals, and then it's on again. Maybe tomorrow we'll get a brand new start. Until tomorrow, the aim is EWOOD Park.
Hello folks, welcome back to yet another episode of Football Manager 22 Game Saver. Of course it is the Journeyman, and we have made a decision. That's right, goodness gracious me. It took us a while. It's now August the 18th. But we've made up our mind, I believe, if the mouse area comes back, and our team that we are going to choose for club number 1. Hopefully it's in the email. There it is. FC Gurmel. That's right. Who the heck are they? Now, of course, I waited on this one until the very end. So I've asked for a delay. I was hoping to maybe see out another couple of weeks. But no, this is the furthest I could get. Now, this is actually quite a humongous opportunity already for day one for us over on the Journeyman. So let's take a little look at Gurmel before we actually sign, seal, deliver, even though I'm taking it. They're actually 13th in the Belarusian High League. So we're off to Belarus, boys and girls, if you haven't guessed that from the intro. We're going to be here in a place called Gurmel, which is around about 300 kilometers from Minsk, the capital. So, and it is the top level. We're going straight in the deep end. First job. Yeah, let's take a little look at that league. We are currently struggling, but it is a great chance for us to get back into it. Currently outside the relegation zone only by a point, so we've got a little bit of navigation to do that. We have played the game more than everybody else, so that might be a problem as well. Yeah, we're going to hopefully try and finish around about 10th or something like that. Not sure how many games we played, not really sure about the rules of the league, but we're going to give it our best shot. Let's go back actually and take a look at the club itself, and maybe have a look at some history and I've got any actually legacy here. So quick look at the team. They were founded in 1959. Let's have a quick look at do we have an honours thing or a competition? The computer's lagging a little bit here. We have to try and figure out what that is. So let's go over here to the competition. So they did win the Belarusian highest league back in the year 2003, runners up in 2007, third place in 99 and 2011. So there's some honours in there. They also won the Belarusian Cup in 2002 and 2011. Looks like they were just shy of the double there, runners up in 2004. The Belarusian Super Cup was won in 2012, so not too long ago. And what was that, 8 years ago, 9 years ago, something like that. And of course the Belarusian First League, which of course is the division below, 3 times winners there, runners up there once. So they have won some silverware. Of course, they'll be looking to get some more. And hopefully I'm going to be at the helm to do just that. So this is your team, of course. Where are we? Like I said, 13th in the league. We have a goal scorer in Andre Solvi, or we did have a goal scorer who's actually going to be on the move very soon. 6 goals to his name out of 19 appearances. He's going somewhere. Where is he going? Let's have a click on that. He's joining... where is he? Minsk? Off to Minsk. Yep, he is. Of course, it's the bigger club in Belarus. But of course, that's the problem with us at the moment. We will have to compete with the bigger boys and hopefully try and grind out some sort of underdog status here in Gurmel. That's right. So looking forward to this one. This is, of course, our first time ever in Belarus in the real life and, of course, in the digital world. So very, very excited to take over. We've got a couple of loanies as well. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loanies. Hopefully will bring us some glory in the end. So let's go ahead and sign up here. Before we do that, let's just double check the philosophy here for the club. They want to sign Russian players, develop players using our own youth system, work within the wage budget. Highest league is avoid the relegation, which hopefully we could do that. Belarusian Cup reach quarterfinals, that's the minimum. End of next season, work towards qualifying for the Euro Cup 2. And of course, by 2023, qualify for Euro Cup 23. So there's a good 2-3 year plan there. Basically, they want to be the best of the rest. They don't want us to compete for the title. They want us to be in that Euro 2 spot, which I don't know what that is. Fourth, maybe, I'm hoping. But anyway, for me, they give me £625 per week. Now, I have asked, of course, for a little bit of an advance on that, because we've got to get myself over here from the USA, got to find an apartment and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to try and get those and hopefully find something that, of course, will satisfy that sort of wage. So that, of course, will be the next step. And hopefully I'll bring you a bang up today with an update on that tomorrow, because right now they've got me in a hotel in Gurmel. So we're going to be staying in there for a little bit. And then, of course, hopefully we'll find a new place. But anyway, we'll give you that sort of tour whenever that comes around. But right now, let's sign, seal, deliver, and become FC Gurmel's official new manager. So we're going to do that right now. Let's go. We're going to jump in the deep end. Sign our life away. The Belarusian boys. Just a 1-year deal at the moment. Immediate start date. Wage 625. Top division relegation wage drop. So if we were to get relegated, we'll drop down in 35% of our pay. But £625 a week, that's not too shabby. I'm very, very happy with that. I'm sure the wife will be happy with that once I get break of the news a little bit. But yeah, we're going to sign that up. Of course, begin our work as manager of FC Gurmel. Of course, I come with no baggage. There's no assistant manager yet. We're hopefully going to create those relationships from day one, and hopefully bring a lot of these guys with me on the journey, of course, to EWOOD Park whenever that day will come. But anyway, we're now officially revealed. In fact, they're going to officially reveal me as the manager of FC Gurmel next. There we go. It is official. FC Gurmel. Hi, big bollocks. That's me. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football. The appointment of the 41-year-old has recently spent time away from club football. I have, and he is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at Tashchanani. His first game in charge will be against Dynamo Minsk, of course it is, in the Belarusian Cup, of course it is, on the 21st of August 2021. He replaced his previous manager, Ivan Brodchnic. Anthony Cosimo was considered to be the favourite for the job, but it's unclear whether the club favoured Big Bollocks all along. Big Bollocks rejected the offers from Floro, despite pre-season hopes of top half finish in the league. Gurmel currently find themselves in 13th in the highest league table. FC Gurmel have won one, lost one, and drawn 3 of their last 5. So that's the story of FC Gurmel pre my reign. But of course, now we are here to hopefully change it up a little bit. Okay, so a bit more of FC Gurmel. Director of football is Victor Burrell. We've got no assistant manager, which is brilliant. 1959 was founded. First rivals is Slavia Maurizio. Yeah, the capacity of the stadium is 14,000. Good turnout, maybe. Adequate facilities, adequate youth recruitment. We do have a bit of transfer money, which is, of course, amazing. So I just caught a glimpse there. The media prediction for us was first at the start of the season. Of course, this is the best 11 coming at you. We've got Avienko between the sticks, Levitsky on the left-hand side, Kubichev, Yudevenkov, Ivanov at the right back, Vlashishev, Kostrov, Shushra in midfield with Pobuddy, Sloveni, and Gobsa up top. 4 words to that effect. Again, the pronunciations probably are terrible, but we will have to see about that. Of course, we already know about the philosophy. We covered that. But I am excited about the prospect of being FC Gurmel manager over in Belarus. Of course, sleeping giant, formerly of the Soviet Union, formerly of the USSR. But can, of course, we bring some glory days to FC Gurmel? Yeah, we'll do all this. The season review had us up as high as 5th. We were promoted, it looks like. So that was pretty interesting. But we're currently down underperforming drastically all the way down into 13th. So yeah, we were highly fancied, but of course we've gone for a bit of a rough patch right now, and hopefully we'll turn that around very, very soon. Alrighty, folks, here are the boys. That's why we are at, of course, a quick look at the squad before we go a bit further of the club. Yeah, what can we say? Let's take a look at our most expensive player. They are, of course, for the most part, all loanees. Ivan Kubichev is our most expensive player. He's valued between £1 and £2.5 million. Bit of a personality, coming on loan from Urial over in Russia, I believe. Great potential as well, could go all the way, but again, we're not really going to get too excited about players that are not on our books. The most expensive player that we have is Nikita Narasov, 20-year-old, value between £16,000 and £40,000. Not bad stats when you think about it for a youngster in this sort of level. Play on the left-hand side of the attack. Could also play as a striker as well. But it's been mainly used as substitution so far this season. So might have to review that as well. What else do we have? Let's take a look at the financial situation of the club before we dig deep. So the balance, there is a £1 million balance in the bank. We're making a slight decrease, a slight loss, 45,000 this season as well. We are got a wage budget 12,000. We're currently a little bit over that, and again, transfer budget 106,000 pounds, which we might be able to dabble with that. So let's just say if we were to go to adjust that fee, push it to, in fact, it's adjusted as far as it can go, which is a little bit weird. Let's take a look at the dynamics of this club. The hierarchy. Of course, I'm on top of the pops there. Of course, Yudenekov is your main man. He's the leader, 34 years old. He's not an international of any sort, but he is, of course, a veteran at the back, and, of course, composed defender, which, of course, we'll need. We're going to try and grind up this table. Moving forward, we have another group of key personnel. We have Kumachenko, or Kuzminoch, whatever his name is. Again, I'm going to have to get a hang of these pronunciations. He is a partner for the matey boy there at the back. To maybe form a nice partnership again moving forward. We've got Balchev, again, striker. Not got any goals, though. At least that's actually not striker. Next up, we have this guy, Alexander Batishev. He's a defensive midfielder. Quite composed stats across the board. A lot of double digits looking around. Of course, they're not that crazy, but, of course, very composed. 12s, that sort of stuff. 11s as well, 13s as well. Not too shabby. A decent little player. Again, for us, a bit of a history as well. Been with Goma on a couple of occasions, so we'll try and get the best out of him. Let's take a look at the squad depth then, shall we? Start with the goalkeeper. Just 2 goalkeepers, one of them on loan, so that's definitely an area of weakness for us. Left back, we've got two fellas in there. They can play left back, Yuri Pantania and Ivanov there, who can play on the right hand side as well. The centre of defenders, of course, are predominantly 2 of them are on loan, so that's where a lot of our loanees have gone. Into midfield, again, we're sort of quite blessed with a lot of options in midfield. So yeah, we're looking at that Pudi up there. It's a 4-star. We'll just show a 4-star on the left hand side, and the right can play either way. And up top, we've got the likes of Gomza, Pudubi as well, who could play there. Nerashankov, Adiola as well. So those are depth. Definitely goalkeeper, maybe left back is an option that we need to be exploring as well. What I wanted to see is the development, the youth. Let's have a look what any gems we've got brewing over here. We've got Kitty Kuleshov. There's actually a bid in for him right now, loan from Locomotive General. Maybe I'll accept that. Of course, how old is he? Well, I have my age on here. He's 18 years of age. Kuleshov, Trapsava as well, striker as well. Could be pushed into the first team perhaps. Look at this guy here who's actually on loan. A lot of guys on loan. Again, we'll have to give a good overview of this situation very, very soon. What about the under-19 squad? Let's take a look at that as well. Any superstars coming out of there? Doesn't look that promising, but again, it is still early days. So yeah, that's just a quick overview of the situation. Let's have a quick team meeting. Where was that? Let's go take a quick team meeting. I'd like to introduce myself as the new manager and answer any questions that you may have, particularly if you're not familiar with me. So I look forward to working with a lesser known manager who can bring new ideas to the side. Well, you definitely get that with me. Yeah, I'm going to try and improve the quality of the backroom staff, definitely. I'm going to say, well, I'm not going to make too many promises. I think we can mount strong ties. I think we can finish top half. I strongly believe there's enough ability in this squad to avoid very positive for our chances. I think we can qualify Euro 2 this season. I think we're good enough to finish mid-table. Yeah, that's about right. Brilliant. That's just what I want to hear. I think we can carry on and run. I don't know about that. All I require from me in the Battleship Cup is to give a good account of yourselves in the competition. I think we can carry on our run in the Battleship Cup and end up reaching the latter stages. Yeah, but if you look at our opposition, the Minsk, Dynamo Minsk, then of course that would be, I think, a fair account of what to expect. It's going to be, I think, my first game is up against Minsk, so that's going to be a tough old battle as well. So speaking of that, of course, we're going to be back for that first game up against Minsk, which of course is in a couple of days, but I'm going to give me a chance to regroup. So we actually just beat Minsk as well. Maybe it was the caretaker manager who did that, but just one defeat in a run of quite a few games. So if we can repeat that, how are Dynamo Mints doing? They are, of course, top of pops. They would be. But that's our first game, so we'll do that. And of course, Energetic BGU, of course, they will be on our debut, which of course will be tomorrow. So make sure you bang the old subscribe, bang the old thumbs up, of course, if you like this content. Of course, if you're happy with my decision. The Belarusian League, I've never really explored it. Hopefully, you'll enjoy it. Of course, when I come back, I'll hopefully have some more news to provide you about FC Gurmel. But that's it, my friends. That is it. Be sure to give the video some love and smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe, check it out down below on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook as well, and of course on Patreon for more sports channel. In that way, that's the best thing to do. But until then, folks, I'm out of here.